This week laid out additional rules to keep student athletes safe during the coronavirus pandemic. We wanted to see how UTEP and NMSU are adjusting to the ever-changing landscape of college athletics. ABC 7 Sports Director Adrian Ochoa begins our complete coverage. Adrian.
That's right, Eric. The football teams at UTEP and NMSU begin fall camp this week. NMSU just got started a few minutes ago. We'll be checking in with Will Herron from Aggie Memorial Stadium in just a bit. But what all student athletes across the NCAA have the option of doing is to sit out the upcoming season without the risk of losing their scholarship. Nearly 30 players in Division I football have decided to opt out of the season because of COVID-19 concerns. One player at NMSU is on that list. None are from UTEP at this time. The NCAA is clear in its wording that if an athlete chooses to opt out, their scholarship must be honored. In speaking with UTEP Athletic Director Jim Center today, they're putting player safety first.
We intend to follow those as well as Conference USA. At the end of the day, there are some challenges and some nuances with a blanket statement. It doesn't matter how you're applying that. But we intend, if student athletes don't feel comfortable competing because of concerns with the coronavirus, we certainly want to respect that and do everything can to make sure that they continue to matriculate toward their degree and they can get back in athletics and involved with athletics just as soon as they feel comfortable.
And as I mentioned, NMSU does have one football player who last week announced he was sitting out the season. And today, the Aggies began training camp. ABC 7's Will Herron joins us live from Aggie Memorial Stadium with our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom. What's going on, Will?
Adrian, what is going on, buddy? I am out here at NMSU, and it's the first day of football practice. You can see behind my left shoulder, they got their helmets on. They're ready to roll. I'm so fired up. But I'll calm down. We'll get through this together. Earlier today, I spoke with NMSU Athletic Director Mario Mocha to find out what he felt about athletes opting out of playing and what's going to happen to their scholarship due to these coronavirus fears.
Now, more than 2 months ago, the NCAA had come out and offered an opt-out, whatever you want to label it, an exemption. So if a student athlete felt uncomfortable competing, with the backdrop of COVID-19, that they would retain their scholarship.
NMSU Athletic Director Mario Mocha understands his student athletes' concerns and says his door is always open.
We would not hold anybody in a bad regard or a bad light for feeling this way. If anybody was uncomfortable with any aspect of anything, they could come to any one of us.
In college athletics, though, money is a factor.
We ended up paying for an additional 14 athletic scholarships this year for spring student athletes who got their whole seasons washed out. That was over $100,000. So we certainly, just like